down the right side. Cuts to the net. Takes it hard to the goal. The follow-up shot by Smith. And Jeremy Swayman able to shut the door, but a good shift for that group. Now in his 6th year in the NHL. Here's the former Shark, Mikey Asimon, number 81, puts it on net, saved by Askarov. Rebound kept alive by Hampus Lindholm, number 27. Now here's Riley Tufte, his shot deflected through the goalmouth area, just wide of the Sharks' net. As Pasternak tries to set it up for Boston, that's rejected on a block by Eklund. Pasta does get it through to the net where it's saved by Askarov, and here comes Lohrei. He'll give it for Steves on the near wing. Steves ahead for Morgan Geekie, right to the net. Tricky shot, saved by Askarov.
He's extremely talented. We don't really, when you talk about great goal scorers, we don't talk about him enough.
At least in the West we don't. Here's Celebrini. We're talking a lot about him. To Will Smith, and Swayman gets the blocker out on that one. A huge improvement through the first quarter of the year. Here's Celebrini now getting things going to Toffoli. His shot blocked in front of the net, and then Swayman cleaned it up. So a lot of ties in a special game for those two, among others. Here's a one-timer by Gaudette, back to the net. Swayman handles that. It's Corrali steering it up the boards and cleared down by Alex Steeves.
Actually, a nice setup. They just couldn't get the shot they wanted.
Gaudette again for Kershaw. Nice save by Swayman with the glove.
They looked like they were thinking to themselves, we should be shooting, and they get another shot from Adam Gaudette.
Watch out for Pavel Zaku, flies the zone as he comes out of the box. Now down the right side, Kastelik for Boston, and a save by Askarov off Mark Kastelik. Now the face-off to come in the Shark zone.
The bench is smiling a little bit because you don't win many arguments with the referees, so they won that one.
All you have to say is just trust us. As Lindholm, Elias ended up in the Sharks' net after being tripped. Here's Steves through the screen. Askarov a blocker save, and Geekie keeps the play going. Mikey Asimon, originally an LA King draft pick. Spent a brief bit of time as a Shark. This one goes to the goal mouth. Trying to hunt it down there was Husnudinov as it's shoveled up the boards by Pasternak. Lohrei will chase back one more time. That's just about going to do it. Husnudinov challenging down Lindgren's wall. That's tied up by Timothy. Lohrei, a shot, stick save by Askarov with Tyler Toffoli. A couple of guys who need a goal, and you know it's in them. They're two of the Sharks' top offensive threats, but they've gone a little cold of late. Celebrini has a look, shoots, and Swayman got across through the screen by Toffoli. Every one of the center icemen. Here's Kurashev, cuts inside, great shot, and a nice save by Swayman. Barkley with his first goal of the year yesterday against Ottawa. And he's got the puck now. Sends it across the grain. Save made by Swayman on the Ferraro shot. Here's Mario again. Madulin scores! Shakir Madulin. That's his first goal of the season.
Fantastic puck recovery, player movement, screen in front, Barkley Goodrow and Mario Ferraro hooking up, and then Shakir Madulin fires it up high. And Swayman goes down. That go off of the Bruin defenseman? Yeah, it goes up off the stick. But terrific job by the Sharks getting after the puck.
4-game point streak again. Dickinson. He'll move to his right, set up, shoots, Swayman stopped it, looking for it, so was Toffoli.
Is that something nice or what?
Those are the kind of moves that get you into both games in the back-to-back. You've developed.
Exactly.
Swayman sends it to the corner. Here's Hampus Lindholm to Pasternak. That explodes off his stick, but he's able to recover it. One hands it ahead, but Husnudinov couldn't get to it. Here's Smith, and now Eklund. Backhander, stopped by Swayman. He'll cover it up. The next one will be March 2nd, or 12th rather, in Boston, as this one comes through to Swayman, and hopefully by March 12th. Minton trying to pivot away from Smith, got it through the traffic. Now Askarov trying to find it, and he made the save.
Time again, puck recovery, then get to the front of the net. Yaroslav Askarov, see again.
That is the first goal scored by a Sharks defenseman this year that was assisted by a defenseman. Toffoli on the wing, and Kurashev unloads. Game 23 of the season for the Sharks, who sit with 23 points in the West. Askarov makes that save. Bruins with 26 points. Now Esimont behind the net. He's got Kuraly in front, put it on his stick, but good coverage there. He couldn't shoot Kuraly. Then from the sharp angle, Esimont tried to catch Askarov off his line. He did not. Well, you saw what he did. He hit it. Kept in at the left point. Pasternak with the shot, saved by Askarov. Celebrini going up against McKinnon and company. And how about the Avalanche? They've won 8 in a row.
Hey.
There's the one-timer. Askarov! What a great save off Pasternak. Here's Celebrini now. He's got it at center. And into the Boston zone ahead for Eklund. To Foley. Orlov. Celebrini. Scores! Eklund! Celebrini! It's a power play goal!
This is, again, simplicity. The entry in the zone, you're going to credit Celebrini. But Alice Wenberg, I don't know anybody else that I've seen with the San Jose Sharks for a long, long time be as good in front of the net as Alice Wenberg as far as screening goaltenders. That little fake is enough just to set the timing of Swayman off. What a shot by Celebrini. He's reading off.
And that's knocked down with his blocker by Jeremy Swayman. Celebrini again on the move to Smith. The shot upstairs this time, and Swayman gloves that one down.
Bruins giving the congratulations to Swayman. This is where you are looking for your goaltender, as good as Swayman is, to be at his top of his game. Good shot going upstairs, but Swayman sees it all the way.
He'll stick handle his way forward, then curls back, goes across ice. This is Zacha. Pasternak, one-timer, Askarov the save, and then Hustadinov at the doorstop denied.
Sharks in the offensive zone. Let's go back. This is incredible on the first save, and here comes Alexander Wenberg.
Back to Lindholm. He'll leave it for Yoki Harju. Now Pasternak circling against Ferraro. Leans on Mario. Keeps the puck to the net. They score. Morgan Geekie, and it's 2-1.
A lot of pressure, and you don't get pucks out. This is what happens. You end up stuck in your zone for a long time. A very good job coming around the net. Shakir Mukhamadullin is there, but doesn't have the stick trap. Pasternak rolls in. He gets that back of the net. You want to try, if you can, prevent guys from getting the back of the net, because what happens, all eyes turn to the puck carrier. And right here, Shakir's watching the puck carrier for a second, right? Now he's looking, and he can't find the puck, and Geekie gets his stick free, and in it goes.
Line comes on. This one at the front of the net. Chance for Goodrow! And Swayman fights it off as Reeves goes to the corner.
Good stick check right there. Got to see if he heads up on the counter.
Pasternak got around Orlov, but saving the day, Yaroslav Askarov.
Glove, but here's the glove save. Missed on the hip check there by Dmitry Orlov, but there is the big glove by Yaros.
Tied up with Delandria. Now Zadorov up top. Run into by Goodrow, who lost his stick. Zadorov shot into the middle. A scramble for the loose puck. Janot took a shot, and Askarov stopped it.
Blue line, he's such a big man. Barclay Goodrow's no small guy either, but he's able to bounce off the check of Barclay Goodrow. Look at all the traffic in front. And
the Boston netminder over to the bench for an extra attacker. And it's Elias Lindholm over the bench. Here's Eklund, empty net. He'll get around Zadorov and shoot it wide. Grab, he scores! The Boston Kid with a big empty netter against the Bruins.
the key not backing up. Terrific job by Macklin Celebrini. Zadorov forces, and the dive forces the play to get the puck wide. But
that's blocked in front. Final seconds here. Goodrow will chip it out. And the Sharks will win. But we've got rough stuff over by the San Jose goal.